Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for staying tuned. If you are a new subscriber here, my name is Blessing and this is my husband. His name is Shegun. We are a Nigerian family living in Germany and we just recently relocated from Nigeria to Germany. Guys, please click on the subscribe button. A lot of you are watching our videos without subscribing. Please, why? Please click on that red button. Please subscribe. Please click on the bell notification beside it and to get notified when we post videos. And please share these videos to your loved ones. Thank you as you stay tuned. So we're going to be talking about what to do when you land in Germany. We already talked about how we relocated from Nigeria to Germany. If you have not checked out that video, please do well to check out how we relocated from Nigeria to Germany, about our family reunification visa, the blue card visa, the documents that are needed and what you need to move to Germany. And so now we'll be talking about what you expect, what to do when you land in Germany, the appointments you need to make and all that. My husband will be in the best position to tell you what you need to do once you land in Germany.
Yeah.
So, all right,
so based on demand, people reach out to us based on last video and heard that what did we do when you arrived in Germany and how we went about it. So first thing is, I'll start from the primary applicant.
Okay.
The person that got either the blue card or work permit visa. And these are things you probably would have done to support your family coming to Germany.
Okay.
Is you need to register yourself because in Germany it is compulsory. Even if you're a visitor, I don't know that, but if you're coming to Germany to stay in Germany, you're required to register yourself at the city hall.
Okay.
So you can book appointment online, or you can even tell your employers to help you book an appointment, right? And what you're going to do is you go with the proof of apartment.
Okay.
Given to you by your landlord. So for those people that will go for the option of a furnished apartment,
okay,
we'll talk about more of apartments and how you can get one in Germany, but you will always give you a proof that you are staying in that apartment.
Okay.
And it's what's required to present where you're registering yourself at the city hall, which is actually the government offices. When you get there, you give them the proof of apartment by your landlord,
okay,
or if your employer provides an apartment or the furnished apartment. When you submit that document, they use to register you as okay, you're living in this city in Germany, and they give you more like a proof of residence that you give to your. It's not resident permit, but proof of residence. They are staying in that city and your apartment, because it's important in Germany. They will send your letters to your apartment, so you must be registered to an apartment in Germany. So that's the first thing you need to do for the permanent. This also applies to your family when they come. You need to go and register them. And this is what they will use to send you your tax ID, right? And also to send you your social security number in Germany.
Okay.
Because Germany, they are so big on letters, they send it to your apartment. So you must be able to receive letters in your apartment. So your name must be on your door because it's your apartment where you're staying. So for blue card, even though you had a blue card in Nigeria or your work permit visa, you still need to get the real ID card here in Germany. So when you arrive, you need to book another appointment for your blue card, even for your family as well. When you get to Germany, and the purpose of this is to go there, present yourself, then they validate you, and because your visa will only be for 3 months.
Yes, so definitely.
So you need something else to show.
Something to show and for you to keep staying.
Yes.
They gave you a visa from your home country to come into Germany. That's not your blue card. It's a blue card visa, fine. But when you come in, you need to book an appointment so that you convert that blue card visa now to a permit card that lets you work and stay in the country.
Yeah, so you go down and just make appearance, and it's similar to your blue card appointment in Nigeria, but just that they might not ask for those documents. They just want to see you, your fingerprint, and they give you a temporary one. Pending time your ID card will be ready, because it takes about 6 weeks thereabouts. Then that's for registration that you need to do, which is compulsory here in Germany. But talk about getting your SIM card when you arrive. Talk about getting your bank sorted out. Then also getting an apartment. So let's start from SIM registration card.
Okay.
So here, when you arrive in Germany, it's advisable to get your SIM card, because we want to make calls. If you have people to pick you up at the airport, it's fine. You can might not buy at the airport, but if you don't have a means of calling people or something, you might buy. If you don't come on the weekend, you can buy your SIM card at the airport.
And moreover, all the appointments you'll be going for, you still need to put in your phone number.
Yes.
So definitely a SIM card is very important. You need a German phone number.
Yes, you buy your SIM card, and here you don't have to go anywhere. You can do your self-registration. You put a SIM card and you do your validation, right? You need your international passport. Here in Germany, it's important to have an ID before you can register your SIM card. And they will call you, video call. You show that you must have scanned the national passport, but you have to hold it yourself. You do a video call, and they will now approve your SIM card, and from there you can start using the SIM card and make phone calls. And that settles for your SIM card registration. The next thing is the bank, because you need the bank as far as possible to start making payments. So it's not very easy to get the traditional bank, the commercial banks like the Deutsche Bank, the Commerzbank, and those big banks in Nigeria. But they have their new banks, which are the digital bank that we also have in your countries. They have the N26, they have the Revolut banks. Those ones, you don't need anything other than just your international passports, right? And some of them also require you to have your proof of residence. So you can do that after you must have done your city registration. You download the Revolut app, you put your details, your phone number is important, right? Your proof of residence is scanned as well, and you open an account. It's that straightforward and very easy. Then later you can then go for the commercial banks, right? And also you can use some of your international apps like Transwise. It also works in Germany here. And so you don't have to, you can use that same for payments everywhere you go here. Then once you register your Revolut account, you can order for your payment card. You can fund it from different banks, right? They allow you to fund it from other banks, and you can't do a deposit. Of course, there's no physical bank, so they can't transfer money to you from elsewhere into that account. It's possible. And that also is a temporary bank that you can use.
So what about the commercial banks?
So for commercial banks, you need to have your tax ID.
And
that's why you have to wait weeks, because tax ID takes weeks. Before it's ready. Even after you do your city registration, it takes about 2 weeks.
How do they get this tax ID? Is it after the city hall registration?
Yes, once you automatically register at city hall, it triggers that creation of your tax ID and social security number.
They will send it to your mail, your address. Your address is very important. And the name, let it tally with your own name. That's the name on your doorbell. Because they will not ring the bell. And if the name is not the same, they'll just go back. But so on your apartment, the bell, the door, everything, the name. Once you get the apartment, the landlord will change all the names to your own name tag. So they don't need to ring you, and you check your mailbox every day. You receive lots of mails and letters here in Germany. So check your mailbox every day. So the tax ID is talking about for the commercial bank. After your city hall registration will be sent to your address.
Because, like she just mentioned, you get your tax ID and social security, different letters, 2 of them. So you need that tax ID for those popular banks. And some banks don't support fully, foreigners in terms of language. Some require you just speak German. Some of them speak a bit of English, and I know Commerzbank speak partly English and German. They have also in English. So you have to watch out for that as well. And for banking in Germany is not totally free. I don't know for some other countries, from Nigeria, banking is free. You don't have to pay every month. For some banks here, you have to pay every month, right? They deduct some certain number of money from your account. But if you have to check for good deals, some of our good, my own bank, for Commerzbank now, if you have inflow of 700 euro every month, you don't have to pay any amount. So watch out for what kind of bank you're subscribing to and what kind of account you're opening, so that you don't get to pay a lot of money to get started with. So the next big thing you want to do again is, now that you have a bank account to make payments,
you have your SIM registration,
you want to think of an apartment. So there are 2 ways. Before you arrive, if you have a place, maybe a friend or your employer, it's simple. You still have to get a home place. My own case, my employer got me a place, then I have to rent my own place. Some people must have reserved an apartment before they go to Germany. And that's one thing you have to watch out for. Any apartment you're reserving for yourself, ensure that they will allow you to change the name tag on the door, so that you're able to receive letters
before you start sourcing for your own apartment.
It's a requirement for you to get an apartment in Germany. that are able to change the name.
Just temporarily, something.
So
can I change the name? Or would I be able to change the name on the doorbell?
For apartment, right? Usually, if you here in Germany, there are different types of apartment, of course, but some people go for furnished apartment to get started with, whereby you everything is there. It means the kitchen is there, the bedroom is there, the couch and everything is there. Usually, it's always more expensive than the unfurnished apartment, and because it's furnished, you don't have to buy anything, and it's a bit expensive. Some even include utility bills, your heating costs, electricity costs, and internet costs. So that way, you just have to. It's easier to get.
Just carry your bag and go inside.
It's easiest to get because it's actually very friendly for foreigners. What they just require is just you pay 3 months advance payment for more like a damaged kind of a house. So you pay your first month you're moving in. That's also required. And it's easier, you get online. Wonderful flow. I mentioned one for link for other ones you can. Here in Germany, one of the popular places to look for apartments is eBay. But there's kind of eBay for Germany. There's eBay, general eBay, there's eBay for Germany. Right? I don't know what it's called, but I can put the link here where people post apartments for you to see. So we can do more detailed video on type of apartment, right? Also do an apartment tour at home to show you how it looks like in Germany. But that's one kind of apartment you always get for people moving to Germany easily. Then the other type of apartment is unfurnished apartment. And for some of these, the requirement might be a bit much because they ask for your proof of payment, maybe your SHUFA credit score, right? And for some that, if you see that credit score, they say, okay, do you have a contract? Like a work contract that you have here, they will ask for a work contract, and you also pay 3 months in advance, right? More like a damage just to secure that you don't spoil anything or they give back to you if you don't spoil anything here. So you can get this also on eBay, kind of apartment, you look for it. And here in Germany, they always refer to apartment as Zimmer, which is rooms. So if you get 2 Zimmer, 3 Zimmer, 3 Zimmer does not mean 3 rooms. They also count the bed,
the living room,
as a room.
the sitting room.
So when you see 2 Zimmer, it means it's a 1-bedroom
apartment. For Nigerian people, you understand better.
Then 3 Zimmer is now 2-bedroom apartment. And that's get apartment in Germany, and those are the things you should do on arrival when you get to Germany. And when you apply for apartment, you have to write a letter of interest to either the landlord or tenant that make those posts. It's important in Germany just to sort of introduce yourself. So either on eBay, either on eBay or other platform where you want to look for apartments. I'll put a link in the description. You are required to send more like an introductory letter.
Okay. To
introduce yourself to them, what you do, and who you are, your family size. So they can use this. And again, here in Germany, it's not a matter of first come, first serve. So they will allow people to submit their application, and they will choose whoever they choose. I don't know the criteria for choosing, but most times just tell you that they're giving to another person. So it's okay to send application to many places. Then when they get back to you with an offer, the contract, then you can choose as well. So mostly here they had utilities with the rent, which does not include heating cost and electricity cost. So the utility is for cleaning, the staircase, the elevator, the water rate, and those things included. But you have to pay for your heating separately and for your electricity separately, and your internet, of course.
All right, guys, thank you for staying tuned to this moment. Like my husband has said, things you need to do when you get Germany, those are the basic things you need to do to be able to settle down properly in Germany. Thank you guys once again for staying till this moment. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Please that notification bell, please click on it so that you get notified whenever we drop any video. Please subscribe. Please share this video out there, and thank you. See you soon. Bye.